Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited you are joining me today. I am making broccoli beef, and some of you might call it Mongolian beef and eat it out in restaurants. I guarantee if you make this recipe at home, you are going to love it, probably more so than eating it at your favorite restaurant. We've got to get our rice prepared ahead of time. We're gonna jump on over and use our Instapot. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what to do step by step. So why don't we get the rice going so we have that ready to go. We're gonna turn on our rice cooker here, and I've already added the water, rinsed the rice, and we're just gonna go ahead and get that started. For this particular recipe today, I am making brown rice. This is a top sirloin, and you're gonna watch me slice up the rest of this. I already started pre-slicing that for you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the Instapot on, and I'm gonna add the oil so we can get it preheated. This piece here comes out, remember it's hot, so we're gonna be working right in here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn on the Sauté feature. So we're gonna hit Sauté. It's automatically gonna start heating to that temperature. I'm gonna add a little bit of my olive oil. You can also add coconut oil, whichever you prefer. That's indicating and letting me know that that's gonna go ahead and get to temperature. For this recipe, we're looking for thin strips, and we're gonna just season them lightly with salt and pepper. Just toss that around, and this is now ready for the Instapot. What I'm doing right now, you guys, is I added about half of that batch of the meat, and I actually just want it to start to brown. We're gonna let that cook down. We're gonna move that batch out. We're gonna add the second one in. While that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of our liquid ingredients ready to go. We definitely need to dice up one whole onion, which I just did, and then garlic, because these two items are gonna go into the Instapot before the liquid goes in. Those ingredients are ready to go into the Instapot when it's ready for us. Let's go check on our meat here. This is perfect. We're gonna go ahead and plate some of this. We've got one more batch to go. While that is browning down, we're gonna get ready to do the liquid ingredients that I talked about. We're gonna use an organic beef broth. We're gonna go ahead and add that to our glass measuring dish there. I use liquid aminos. You can use soy sauce if you choose. I find that this is what I love the best. About 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and red pepper chili flakes. That's gonna add some nice heat to our recipe. We're gonna take our onion and garlic on over to the Instapot. We're gonna get the rest of that meat out, and we're gonna add these in. We're gonna add back this beautifully browned beef that we just sauteed down. And now we're gonna add that liquid that we went ahead and mixed up earlier. So now what we're gonna do, we gotta change our settings. Pressure cook. I'm gonna bring my time down to 12 minutes. It's on, everything's set, we're good to go. It's time to get our broccoli ready. We're gonna go ahead and get the stove ready. I'm just gonna steam this broccoli lightly. For this recipe, I recommend bite-sized pieces. I've already gotten some chopped up for you guys here. I'm gonna continue to go ahead and get the rest of this here. What we're gonna do to go ahead and thicken that sauce is we're gonna go ahead and add the final thickening agent, which is the cornstarch. So we're gonna add 3 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of water. And you need to make sure that you stir it all around before you add it to the Instapot. Let's go ahead and add the broccoli over to our pan over here. We're just gonna steam that. You guys, the last and final step for garnishing, which would be your sesame seeds, which I really love, and some green onions. So if you wanna use both the white and the green, awesome. Looks beautiful and adds a nice crisp flavor as well. We've gotta release the pressure in the Instapot. So let's check it out over here. We're venting. Our broccoli's ready to go. Broccoli is steamed. Rice is complete. Let's head on back over to the Instapot. I've got my cornstarch and water mixture. I'm gonna stir that up. We're gonna add that in next. We're gonna check on this in just a moment. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my rice ready to put into some bowls. So this is when we wanna go ahead and add the broccoli in. Just a quick stir, you guys, just to mix up all of that. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I've made this recipe at least a half a dozen times. It never disappoints, you guys. Made in the Instapot. Mongolian beef, broccoli beef, whatever you'd like to call it. I hope that you guys try this recipe, that you're no longer intimidated by your Instapot, and that you give me some feedback on this recipe. I know that you're gonna love the tenderness of the beef, regardless of which beef you choose to make this recipe with. Thanks again for joining me. This is Crystal in Crystal's Kitchen, and until I see you guys next time, have an awesome day.